So Konami has a weird obsession with getting these celebrities and athletes on their platform to advertise that they play Yu-Gi-Oh! And me, as somebody who's been in the mud with the game for 20 plus years, I don't understand why. Now, hear me out. Before anybody click off this video and say, hey, I'm just hating, whatever, they're just trying to do it to grow the game to a new audience. I don't really think this is going to do Konami any good. Just looking at their video view numbers for these athletes, for example, they had a lot of football players recently. They had the one guy that did the whole the track thing, and he had the blue eyes. I don't know if he did it on purpose, or I don't know if that was just something they commissioned him to do. You can never really know nowadays the way the world works. But after he did that, they sent him a huge care package, something that they never do to the many content creators that have 500,000 subs, close to a million subs, like the Team APSs, the Team Sams. I've never seen them get sent a big care package like that. And this just kind of made me understand, like, what is up with their marketing department and who the hell thought this was idea? Now, granted, ain't nothing wrong with the football players that play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's pretty dope. I'm not surprised, though, because as somebody who's been playing the game for 20 plus years, and in my 20 plus years of playing this game, as I say in every video, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players come from all walks of life. So it's not a shocker that a lot of athletes, especially a lot of young athletes or athletes that's my age, are into Yu-Gi-Oh!, play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, what was that dude that passed away? Juice World, he was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. So there's a lot of people who are celebs that are into Yu-Gi-Oh! But I just don't understand what their weird obsession is with saying, hey, getting these people on their platforms to say, hey, my name is such and such. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. So-and-so is going to help me build a deck. Or, hey, this is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. Or, hey, it's just like, okay, this is okay comment. This is okay video, but, like, who is it for? Now, granted, maybe somebody at Konami had an idea where they were like, if we get celebrities and athletes to show that they play Yu-Gi-Oh! And they bring a deck to, like, the football field one day or whatever, which they probably won't. Let's be real. They got other sponsors that probably tell them, nah. Or they probably got agents telling them, nah, up a little bit more money. I just think, personally, it's wasted resources that could be going to different things. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys care about celebrities, actors, athletes telling you guys that, hey, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, I played when I was a kid. Hey, I'm thinking about getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I highly doubt it. Also, too, with a lot of the athletes thing, why, like, a lot of companies do this as well. Like, I've been noticing recently, even in Beyblade, like, some actor showed that he had a Beyblade on the red carpet. I'm like, bro, do these companies think it's the 90s? Like, bro, most people, especially millennials, we don't give a F about athletes. We don't give a F about celebrities. And like I said, that's not to be derogatory towards them. We just don't care about their opinion. I don't think an athlete or a celeb, even if it's like a Z-list celeb, because I know they had that one wrestler dude on. I'm not trying to call the wrestler dude a Z-list celeb. I don't know what you guys would classify his level of celebrity. Let me know in the comment section what you guys would classify that one dude that did the wrestling thing with the whole duel to master thing with the dude with the mask and everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name right now. Just got off work. I'm a little tired and I'm very hungry. But it's just really weird to me. And I'm like, where are they going with this angle? Because on one end, okay, I can see the correlation between Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans and fans that watch wrestling, but a lot of fans that watch wrestling know about Yu-Gi-Oh!, heard about Yu-Gi-Oh!, probably got friends that play Yu-Gi-Oh!, or they currently play Yu-Gi-Oh!, and if they ain't bit the apple to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, they're not going to bite the apple again. Maybe they might say, okay, my favorite wrestler's doing this, my favorite athlete is doing this, I might give it a shot, but once again, these aren't big of names. I mean, looking at the guy that's right here, I'm looking at a lot of on their YouTube channel, some videos for these athletes got 900 views, 1,900 views, 4,000 views on a channel with 200K subs, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things for YouTube and for a major corporation, that's not that good. It's cool that they play, but once again, it's not that good. I think the world, and we're in a point of time in history where a lot of companies like Konami, once again, Konami's been doing great, not trying to be too hard on them, but a lot of companies and organizations are just out of touch with people and how the way the world works. I think personally, their money would have been better spent on like actual streamers who give a damn if they could get them like a Kai Cenat or somebody who actually is in the gaming niche that's very popular. Now, the big thing they could argue is, well, we tried this before, it just didn't work. And we're trying this celebrity thing now, this athlete thing now. Maybe if people say, hey, these athletes play Yu-Gi-Oh!, these wrestling celebs play Yu-Gi-Oh!, maybe more people will get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Who haven't gotten Yu-Gi-Oh! Before. And my argument is, as somebody who's been playing the game forever, people don't care. Like, I think most people, this ain't the 90s, most people in the world knows, okay, we know we got some nerdy athletes. We got some nerdy people who's our gym bros. Like, I'm a gym bro. I'm not the most swollest dude in the world, but I got a little bit of guns, Terrific Gaming ain't the only one out here with some muscle. I got a little bit of muscle on myself. Like, a lot of us that play sports, like I do I used to do mixed martial arts. Like, a lot of people who are into a lot of different things play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think if they say, for example, like one of these athletes say, hey, I play Yu-Gi-Oh!, everyone's like, great. No one really cares. Konami, I think, honestly, they took their resources and put it into something more productive, like, let's say, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, or, those little 4-minute clips of, like, anime that we're getting for this old Chronicle thing, make them longer, and I think you'll get a lot more people in the long run. And I think a lot of people agree with that as well. Like, you really can't use celebrities to, like, hype things up. You only way that'll work for any potential Konami CEO out there that might be listening to this video. I don't know how many views the video can get. I really don't care. This is somebody I just want to talk about. For anybody who's watching, the only way a celebrity can influence somebody, if you get somebody who's really hot and they have a lot of sheep following them, like I said, like a Kai Cenat, a Mr. Beast. Like, imagine if Konami commissioned Mr. Beast to say, hey, we want you to do a video about hosting the most lit Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament you can host. Make it a challenge. Get Yu-Gi-Tubers involved. Get the community involved. If Mr. Beast did that shit, bruh. Now, granted, maybe they can't afford Mr. Beast. Maybe it's out of their range. Maybe they tried, and maybe they just haven't got back to them. When it comes to, like, a lot of these Japanese corporations, they really, from what I've been told by people who I'm not going to talk about, because I don't want, I don't know how they business, I just don't want people to be with, I don't want to put stuff out there that people tell me in private. But from what I've been told about, like, how a lot of Japanese corporations work, from people who I've talked to who work with Japanese corporations directly, like Konami, for example, they're just out of touch. They just don't know what they're doing, and they're used to the old way instead of trying to do things the new way. And a lot of times, just for me working in corporate America before, like, I've worked in call centers, I work in sales now, I've worked in sales a majority of my adult life. A lot of people who's been in the industry, whatever industry they've been in for a while, they get stuck in their ways, and then you get shit like we have with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, where it's like, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Retention problem. And yeah, like I said, every once in a while, it's cool when you see a guy come online on TV. Hey, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I got my blue eyes. This is my favorite card when I was a kid. It gets a little hype on social media, but, like, that was some unexpected shit. But, like, when you constantly try to do it and shove it down our throats with these guest celebrity collabs and like that, like, it's cool to a small degree, but the way they're implementing it is like, I think a better way, honestly, if they still wanted to do this, go to source-fed method, get a bunch of, like, athletes and celebs, and be like, hey, this is an athlete Yu-Gi-Oh! Only tournament. We're going to live stream this shit and just have everyone go out. I think that'd be something pretty cool as well. Or just stop being cheap, pay for Yu-Gi-Oh! Advertising on TV again. Promote your game. Do things that make sense in 2025, not something that would have made sense probably 20 years ago when Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out. I don't think the world care. Nerds are accepted nowadays. This is me assuming this is what they're going for. They want to get people who may think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of a dead thing, and they want people to say, okay, if this athletic dude over here is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm athletic myself, maybe I can get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And give it a shot. But in actuality, we have a lot of issues with Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as, like, people not grasping the concept of the game, how difficult the game is to learn, different formats. And like I said, the game is getting better. Not about the contract, my video I did the other day. The game is getting better, but we still have a player retention problem. And new player problem in general is because a lot of people just are like, man, when they touch Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, man, this is too fast. I don't get it. They rather play something else like One Piece. One Piece is a popular anime. It's the reason why that card game is doing well. So to wrap this video up, I don't want to be going too long. Konami, you're wasting your resources. I think the money, even if you are, maybe they're doing this for free. Maybe these athletes are doing this for free. I don't know. I doubt they are, but I don't know. Maybe the wrestling dude, I forgot his name, but did his collab with Konami for free. And then they had another guy as well that did the second. I don't know who these celebrities are. They not that popular, obviously, but like whatever resources y'all using to get these people on your platform, Konami, I don't think it's going to be worth it in the long run. What you guys got to do, in my personal opinion, and who am I? I'm just a random dude who's been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever, and I'm young, and I understand the culture of nerddom. You guys have to get people who are, if you're gonna get a celebrity, you got to get somebody that's hot, that's going to have sheep, that's going to influence with a young audience, like a Mr. Beast, like a Kai Cenat. If you ain't getting people like that, don't waste your resources. You're better off if you are going to get like a celebrity, get it for the free. Or if you don't want to get it for the free, just use that money you could have used for celebrities to either increase the prize support to poach potential players from other TCGs in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Promote your Edison format. I think Edison tournaments, you guys get cucked the most with your tournaments. Like the YCSs for Edison are reaching over 100 people consistently at the YCS. Even though it's a side event, it's still reaching over 100 people consistently, but the prizes ain't that good for that event based on what Edison players told me. And then you guys also make a bet. Everyone says on social media, 1,000 videos, give us a good anime. Now, I know there's like some legal stuff with Shueisha, from what I heard from like Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. But you guys got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chronicle thing commission. Make it bigger, make it longer. Pause. But you guys get what I'm trying to say, man. Oh my God. But I think I'm kind of rambling at this point. Someone's going to end the video here. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Konami's wasting their resources with all these celebrity collabs? Do you guys care about this? Do you guys think it's a good idea? I want to hear your feedback in the comment section down below, man. All right, man. Like the video if you're new here. Want to subscribe for more. We're almost at 23K subs. 85 more subs to go. And once again, man, for any of the potential celebrities / athletes that did the work with Konami who may see this video, this ain't no shot at y'all, so don't take it personal. I feel for athletes. I'm a semi-athlete myself. I'm a gym bro. I just think, from somebody who's been in the community for years, I know a lot of you guys got your careers going on, and that's great. Konami, I don't know what they're doing for you guys, and you guys probably won't even comment if this is true, but like, if they are paying you guys for this, their resources could be to help grow the game, which is what everyone's assuming right now. Their resources could be better fitted to do other stuff to grow the game. And if you guys want to promote the game on your end, that's great. Because typically, you really don't want to, hey, I'm going to pay you some money to promote my game. You really want it to be organic. Like when Juice WRLD, and I think Famous Dex as well, came out talking about how they like the Yu-Gi-Oh! In like a random video they did on the internet, that was more cool because it's kind of like, it's organic. Konami didn't commission them and, and try to like, kind of like make it seem like pit this person to the spotlight. But I don't know, man. Am I overthinking it? Let me know, man. It's your boy Rogue here, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.